What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Saiyahn Saturdays. It's your girl, Ella.
Legendary Black Lion, Damian Smith. And this seat is waiting for our illustrious host, Hill Pandakai, Trash Panda, Dumpster Mouth,
The guy.
Yuck Face.
He's not here to defend himself. I'm not a part of this feud between y'all.
Skid Mark Draws.
What if he was watching the live stream right now? He's probably like, this dirty son of a...
It's all good. He knows I'm deadly serious. All right, so happy Halloween. I see you are in costume.
Yes.
Now you have to help me out.
I am.
Yeah.
Today, am.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where's my hat? I had a hat. I am Vanessa from Black Clover.
Is there a hat over there?
Yeah. It don't fit my big ass head, so...
Is it?
Yeah. It don't fit my big head, so... But this is my hat. Yeah, I'm supposed to be Vanessa. And then I don't know what Spike said. I don't know.
Oh, I saw what his plan is. It'll be cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. Happy Halloween.
Who are you
today? Is that Brandwin? I am, what am I?
Yeah,
I am a CIA agent.
You are a CIA agent? Are you undercover?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm
I like the minimal effort that makes it look like you put maximum effort.
I was going to say a whole bunch of problematic stuff. I'm not going to say it.
Don't say it.
I'm not.
What are you going to do for Halloween?
Go to sleep.
That's cute. Okay. All right.
Like my whole thing is I don't really do holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Short story behind that is years ago I was part of an event, an arts and entertainment company, and we threw tons of events for all kinds of holidays and birthdays and stuff, and it burned me all the way out being around people. So I just don't do it anymore.
Is that Vita? Happy Halloween!
What's up?
Sorry, I'm reading comments. But you say you hosted a lot of events, and
yeah, we did a lot of events. Yeah. Hey, turn.
I'm trying to read the comments. Okay.
Cell phones mute.
Okay, yeah, but you did a lot of events, and that just made you hate people. I don't blame you.
It didn't make me hate people. It just, I'm an introvert, and then when it's your job to make people happy, you kind of get over that real quick.
It's true. I worked in the restaurant business, and I was a server. And at first, when I started doing it, the money was real good, so I didn't mind kissing people's asses. But as it went on, I did mind sucking up to people all the time, especially when they were very rude to me. And
it gets old.
Yeah.
Especially because people are not always they're not very smart on understanding what's in their best interest or expressing how to have me help them. Help me help you.
Yeah, and they don't understand that a lot of the times it may seem like I'm here just to serve you, but I have a lot of other tables. And it's like, I understand that you need me, but it's like I have to go around these other tables too.
I just hated
stuff like that.
Yeah, I hated doing that, and people feeling like, oh, well, you got to work hard for this tip. It's like the fact that you are coming here right now, I've already earned the tip.
Yeah, right.
And if I have to convince you to give me the tip, screw it. I don't need it. I really don't. Screw the tip. Screw you.
And that's when you realized you weren't for that business.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hey, so what you got for us today?
Today, we talk about a few things. First of all, we could talk about the passing of Sean Connery, R.I.P.
Yeah, that was a shocking headline that I checked out. And honestly, all right. So how did you find out?
So I found out this morning scrolling Facebook, like I found out about everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Facebook is toxic. It's a dump. Uh-oh. All right, we have to pause for a second.
Oh, snap.
Making his way to the ring. Is it Papa Shango?
Hill Panda Shango.
Hill Panda Shango. Brother Voodoo. He had to make his grand. I wish like.
Now the real show can begin.
Yes. All right. So we were talking about the death of Sean Connery.
Which isn't funny, but
It's not funny.
Connery died?
He passed away.
This
Was it this
morning.
morning? God, it feels like it was.
He was 90 years old.
So I found out.
Oh, he lived a full life.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
Mute, please.
So Sean Connery.
Turn
They
that all
said
the way
that
down. All the way down.
they
Keep doing it. They said.
They said that he passed. He passed. I don't know if it was yesterday morning, yesterday night, but he was with his family. It was a peaceful passing. They were in the Bahamas, so he was chilling.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do you guys remember Sean Connery for? I know him for all the different 007 movies.
I remember him from the 007 movies. I remember
The League of Extraordinary
The
Gentlemen.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Do you have a charger?
Nope.
Oh Lord.
It's okay. I can bring it up on my.
Yep. Cell phone time.
Yeah. Let me get my charger though.
I found out when I was scrolling through YouTube, and YouTube you can do like static posts, and a YouTuber, I don't even know if I actually follow this YouTuber. They just go recipe Sean Connery, and then they wrote some other stuff, and I had to click on it to read more, and I decided not to. I was like, holy crap, Sean Connery passed. I believe his last movie was The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Like that was the movie that was the movie that retired him. He was like, screw acting. This is stupid. I am done.
He did a lot of stuff. Though.
He did a lot.
He did Indiana Jones.
Those were good. That was a great role.
Yeah, he was in just about every single. He was in just about every
He was
single
in
fantasy
Highlander.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single fantasy movie from the early '80s to the early 2000s. He had some like small role in it.
Yeah.
Fun fact: if he didn't retire, they wanted to cast him as the teacher in Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Oh, cool.
And I think
instead of Nicolas Cage.
I think they also were trying to cast him in The Matrix. I think they were trying to cast him as Morpheus or another important character. Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne lived that role, which is amazing. But I can't imagine. I absolutely can't imagine Sean Connery eating that role for lunch. You know what I mean?
No, me neither.
No, I can. I believe he got the chops. He had the chops for it. It just would have been different,
True. I just feel like I think Lawrence. He just kind of has that demeanor. You're just like whatever he says. You're just like respect.
You believe it automatically.
Yeah. And then he's a versatile actor too. I'm not trying to get away from things.
He absolutely is.
He's great.
I do respect Sean Connery because he, near the end of his career, he made some risky choices, but he acted. He didn't do the Marlon Brando where he barely did his job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when Brando passed away, and they were like, "Oh my god!" And his last role was him sitting down for 20 minutes.
Who?
Marlon Brando. I think. What was his last? What was the name of it?
Yeah, give me some movies.
One of his famous ones is Streetcar Named Desire. Stella. The Island of Dr. Moreau, where he. Just don't watch that movie.
Okay.
Just don't watch.
He did not like that movie.
I don't know a lot of actors.
And that movie didn't like him.
Yeah.
I grew up watching too many cartoons.
It was a bad movie though.
Yeah. So, R.I.P. Sean Connery, 007 himself. Thank you for all the great memories.
As you can see, I brought out some Pocky.
Yes, you brought some. Look.
Are we gonna try it? Are we gonna eat it?
Yes, we can eat it.
You guys.
We got cookie and cream. We got strawberry, and chocolate banana. Cream
Chocolate.
So
Are you giving these out for Halloween? Are you gonna be throwing boxes of Pocky at kids?
As long as they're not dressed like Trump.
And if they are dressed like Trump, where are you throwing at them?
Empty wrappers.
Thank you, Stephanie,
No rocks?
for the compliment.
No.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna throw rocks at people that dress like Trump.
Stephanie said she likes.
No, I'm not. I actually am not, people. That was a horrible.
I'm just gonna carry
horrible joke.
I'm just gonna carry a camera phone with me when the time comes. As long as I can record it and post it instantly to the internet, you can do whatever you want.
I'm kind of scared for the kids now. I don't know what you plan.
You said you're gonna throw rocks
yeah,
at kids.
and I said that I'm not gonna do it.
Oh.
I said it was a joke. It was
Oh.
a tasteless, horrible.
I don't know about tasteless. I mean, everything about it was tasteless. But
See,
that
it
joke.
never ends, and it don't
I'm
stop.
spicy. I'm full of flavor.
God, I hate that so much.
So,
I'm spicy white. What the
So you're going as Rocky for Halloween?
who is? Who's going?
Throwing rocks at kids.
Oh, you are? Oh, shoot.
Oh,
That's a good one.
That is a good reference.
You can.
Dale coming in with the reference.
Nice. So also what
I just wanted to ask Spike real quick. Since con season basically has been destroyed this year,
Yeah.
this Halloween is our only saving grace when it comes to showing off our cosplays in public, I guess. Do you feel like the con culture is gonna die over this?
No. Con culture is a juggernaut. It makes and breaks
monkey
moments.
paws?
Yes.
That's funny. Okay. Sorry.
But
They are.
I'm like, what the heck is that?
Let's be real. Con season make and break moments like movies.
Yeah.
Like the entire MCU and DCEU and just movie hype really relies on having conventions.
Yeah,
Those
very
vendors
good
and stuff,
showing
yeah.
good presence at
Yeah,
the convention.
the presentations like
Even like
let's be real. I'll be real with you. If it wasn't for San Diego Comic-Con and how they did the presentation, I probably wouldn't have wanted to go see the new Star Wars movie. Not the newest one that came out, but when they decided to bring it back.
See, that's a big one. I've never been to a convention that big. The biggest convention I've been to.
If they're not canceled next year, I will take you.
I remember whenever we first met, you were talking about going there, but that didn't go through. There's no way I could go to California at that time, but I would be down to go. They were talking about New York.
Happy Halloween, Philip.
They were talking about New York Comic Con before. Whenever COVID had just sparked, they were trying so hard not to cancel it, and it's probably because of what you're saying, because of all these DC and Marvel releases that are going to be coming out next year. And they
like
want to
this
showcase.
year was supposed to be a very big year for Marvel and DC because they were setting up the next phases for each of their franchises. And Marvel, they're restructuring
I was so
around
happy
television
I got to go to both San Diego and New York Comic Con
before the shutdown.
Before the shutdown. And yeah, this year was supposed to be a big year for them, but at the same time,
I can't hear New York and not jam out to the song. So the Alicia Keys and
yeah,
Jay-Z.
I understand. That's understanding, Dale.
I mean, Disney is also like Disney in general is suffering because they're not suffering, but they have to re-strategize because they got the Disney Plus, they got all the stuff that is going on with their streaming service.
Yeah, and then they didn't want to put out the cast for Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah.
They didn't really want to
They
put
didn't
that
wanna say
cast out.
nothing, yeah.
But
Why not?
in order to get that, because they weren't
wanted
going
to
to let
show
the trailer
people.
do
They
the
wanted to
hyping for them.
Oh.
And
That's what they do. So I don't know if you guys notice, it's a trend with them. Marvel will announce they're coming out with a new movie, but other than the cast that they already told you about, they won't really put out who's all in the movie.
Yeah.
and then
So,
they'll reveal them at the convention. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, by the way, coming up in the new Doctor Strange, and they'll be like Tobey Maguire, and he's like there for some reason.
And he'll be the guest.
He'll and he'll be like, hey
Dang, I didn't know
everybody.
that.
Well, no, they'll do the trailer first, and then they'll bring them
Then they'll
out.
bring out they'll show.
I still didn't know that they were like, that was how.
That's what they did with Tom Holland.
Yep.
I see, that's.
They showed the trailer first, and then they revealed him.
Okay.
And then, it's a smart strategy. They're really good at it.
This one is better than I thought it was going to be. I've never had.
banana cream?
Yeah, I've never had the chocolate banana cream one. It's actually really pretty good. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
all
buy
right.
it, but I'd eat it if
So
someone
hear
offered
me
it
out.
to me.
I'm sorry. Pocky looks like those sparkler sticks.
You!
I saw it at Sunfresh.
But what?
The Pocky, yeah. They had the
Pocky is like
at Sun-
everywhere
Pocky's
now.
getting out there, yeah.
Yeah. I remember you had to like order it special from Japan or go to like a specialty store.
I used to have the snack crates.
No, so like
I get it from Vintage Shop.
I was a teen in the 90s, and like my homie would like, yeah, I got this candy from Japan. He would have like this caffeinated gum. Like you couldn't sell it. They couldn't sell it here, but like he would order it from Japan.
That's hilarious.
And like
you never gonna try it?
No, it has milk in it.
Oh,
it's okay. Kind of like the whole peanut butter thing with you.
Well, this one's a new one too.
Cookie and cream.
Yeah, this one's delicious. I saved it. This one's delicious. I love white chocolate. This is great. I advise you to try cookies and cream and chocolate banana cream. But strawberry was already my favorite, so I have nothing to say about that one. But that is great though.
Yeah, but I was all like, you know what? It's Halloween. Let's make this episode a Pocky and Chill kind of episode.
I have a question for both of y'all.
Okay.
How do y'all feel about the way DC is going about their properties? Like, Warner Brothers is like they're getting rid of the DC whatever app, and they're putting everything on HBO Max.
Yeah.
And they're shifting things around. They're doing some weird things with the CW stuff. Didn't they announce? All right. I'm sorry. I'm going in multiple directions, but they just announced the return of Tiny Toons and Animaniacs. Animaniacs is going to Hulu, which Disney owns, but Tiny Toons is going to HBO Max, and I am so confused. Those are Warner Brothers properties.
Okay, hear me out.
Keep talking. I'm gonna grab my water.
Okay.
Animaniacs.
Can't wait.
Wait, Tiny Toons is going to Hulu, right?
Tiny Toons is going to HBO.
Yeah, and Animaniacs is going to Hulu.
Yeah.
It's simple. They want money.
I mean, yeah.
And Disney has plenty to just shell out right now.
Yes. It's just very interesting how, like,
what's interesting for me right now is anybody watch episode 1 of Mandalorian?
Season 2? Nah.
No.
I'm not a.
You don't have to be. I do recommend
Star Wars spaghetti western.
No, don't think Star Wars. Just think spaghetti western. That's exactly what. Actually, think of Lone Wolf and Cub. Have you seen those movies or that series?
Obviously not.
All right, so it's a classic Japanese film, and
are you talking about the little?
Although with this episode,
Is that the one with the little kid and the big bear friend that he has?
No.
That's Brother Bear.
It's a samurai. It's a samurai story.
Yeah. Although with this first episode, I'm very much getting Seven Samurais vibe.
It's Wolf and Cub. Yeah. Lone Wolf and Cub. That one actually.
No. I mean
that one actually did come more across like Seven Samurai because there was a problem. I'm not gonna.
We're not gonna spoil it.
Go ahead and watch it.
If you are a Boba Fett fan, this episode was definitely for you.
So where is Tiny Toons coming back to?
Tiny Toons
is Tiny
also?
Toons. Yeah, Hulu.
Yeah.
No. It's going
HBO
to HBO Max. Which again, like I said, is weird. It's a Warner Brothers property. I
Is
wonder
it a one-season deal like Animaniacs?
I wonder if they're gonna try to compete app wise.
That's what
like they like to do movie wise.
We were
that's the thing. They're trying to consolidate everything.
Because what WandaVision is going to be the next thing to come out for Disney here pretty soon.
Marvel Disney, because Disney
just Disney period. Because it's going to be on the Disney Plus app. We all know that.
Yeah, I don't.
It's going to be a Disney
I don't
Plus
know.
exclusive.
They haven't been talking about anything else, any other shows. Now that
things off of stuff.
Now that the Mandalorian is back. So
yeah.
Did you hear about Sony buying Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
Which is weird, but it also makes sense. I'm like, how come they didn't
buy
buy them before?
They already have Funimation,
You know what I mean?
also.
Yeah, they already have Funimation. They bought Crunchyroll, in which that means they have Verve too, because Crunchyroll and Verve have always been synonymous.
I wonder what they're
with
going
each
to do
other.
with that. Like, they're going to compete within Sony? Like, how does that work? I guess.
Usually what they'll do is they'll just curate like the best content of each and try to push them both,
and then give off everything else.
Yeah,
because they can't hog everything. I guess those are just all the major anime networks, though, that we have access to.
Yeah.
So they kind of took over the anime scene over Xbox. Over Microsoft.
It was either A, they did it, or B, we all know Disney eventually was going to try to get to them.
Oh hell yeah! They were going to probably throw a Kingdom Hearts cartoon, which they're working on.
Didn't Disney? Wasn't Disney who distributed the Studio Ghibli?
Yeah.
Movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, for us, yeah. And
so it's like, it's not like they have a bad track record.
Yeah, and they also did a project with Square Enix Kingdom Hearts, is what we were just talking about.
Yeah. Speaking of animation, though, the new Godzilla animated series looks dope.
Whoa!
There was a trailer for it.
Aren't they coming out with another movie?
Yeah. Yes. This is coming out before the movie.
Oh.
So there is the Godzilla anime that's coming out. That's a Netflix exclusive. Mm-hmm. And it's coming out before King of the Monsters, which I think they pushed back to 2022.
Can we find Mothra
Godzilla.
and shit?
No, that's
sorry. I'm
that's
making jokes. I'm
not King of the Monster. Godzilla versus King Kong.
Okay.
That's the next.
That sounds tight.
Movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang. Because I forgot. I remember them talking about it. I forgot that was
with the King Kong that Tom Hiddleston was in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most recent one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That King Kong versus Godzilla.
Okay. The new Godzilla's dope. That last movie, man, I got so hyped when I think that was the last movie when he fucking shoved open the monster's head, and I love
that was the first one.
That was like cinematic history for me. Whenever I saw that, I was like, I don't know. I just like the way that they made the new Godzilla. I like how they make his little flame thing charge. I don't know.
Yeah, you see his
I did a good job on Godzilla.
charge up before he.
Yes.
So hear me
it's
out.
Tight.
I feel like Godzilla King of Monsters. That was the newest movie. That's where he fought. That's where he fought King Ghidorah. Mm-hmm. First up, the designs for all the monsters that was in this movie was dope. It was beautiful. Mothra looked amazing.
Okay.
Rodan looked like a beast. And King Ghidorah just looked absolutely terrifying. Mm-hmm. I wish they would take some clues from the HBO show Primal, and just cut out the dialogue and let the visuals do the work.
Cut out the dialogue?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad about that in that kind of movie.
Yeah, because like Godzilla would work so well as like just a visual.
Oh yeah.
Movie.
And there's so many examples already. Like they're
John Wick.
Huh?
John Wick.
John Wick.
Not serious, but serious.
Yeah, a more visual medium to tell the story.
That script keeps getting shorter and
again. Primal is an animated series. Not a single lick of dialogue in it whatsoever.
Yeah. What were you?
I don't know. I got like some fuzzy stuff from one. Nothing. Hey.
Oh, I thought you had the movie.
No.
Oh, but yeah, there are examples. I mean, even like anime. My friend Molly, I showed her this anime Gungrave, and she got kind of upset because there's no dialogue. And I'm like, how do you like Polar? I don't know if you've seen that movie. And you like John Wick, but you can't get with Gungrave. It's like the same concept, in my opinion. Except
and there's just some movies that don't really need
you don't need to explain every
explaining everything that's happening, like, and that's what I feel like really sucks out the fun in Godzilla movies. So like the first Godzilla movie, I get it.
He's fighting for us.
Yeah. Let them fight. That's the line that really stuck with me in the first Godzilla movie. But the first Godzilla movie, I get it. This was introducing a new generation to Godzilla. Mm-hmm. This was the best way to do it. That wasn't the awful 1990 Godzilla.
Well, also they were trying to reconnect it to like the message of the original Godzilla. Yeah, which is
the Shoho roots.
Well, that along with like the consequences of imperialism, failed imperialism, and nuclear destruction.
Yeah, Trump. So keep your shit up.
So you know they were making slight, very small allusions to like our climate crisis issue, and that's what reawakened the monsters. But also like the military industrial complex and all of that fun stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool watching monster larger than physically possible monsters destroy things.
I don't know if that's larger than physically possible. I actually think we can get creatures that fucking big. We did have creatures that big.
Not
the
that
Titanoboa.
Not that big.
Yeah. Have you seen how big the Titanoboa was? Or the Megalodon?
Have you guys played
those
Rampage?
underwater?
Megalodon
those
was
underwater.
water and land, wasn't it? Megalodon?
No, that was the biggest shark in the world.
Yeah, those.
Then
are,
which one is the one that had like a dinosaur top and then it had like the fin legs to swim? Well, I mean, of course,
Leopleurodon. Those things
That-
grew to be 50 feet long.
that's a big ass creature too. But
And you forget that Godzilla is more water based than he is land based.
Yeah.
He chilled underwater more than anything. So yeah, it would be
easier for
physically
him to-
possible for him
It's
to
easier to be floated around instead of being on top surface.
that's scary.
Yeah.
You know what else would
The
be
scary
scary?
thing
if it was
is,
huge?
the scary thing is, what was the movie?
Rampage. I'm
With the Rock. Hey, that is.
I'm just joking. I didn't mean to
about to bring that up, but y'all were into this really intensely, so I was like, I don't want to.
Oh my god.
Rampage.
The biggest thing, the one thing that really gets me is Cloverfield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that could actually physically be possible.
The videography in that film was terrible, though. Sorry.
I didn't like the found footage action either, but hear me out.
It's like they literally.
Like the bug creatures
that's
that
gross.
bit that woman, and when they put water on her, it made her fucking explode in the tent. She exploded. There is actual the nectar that they had. That's actual real stuff. That's like based off a real scientific thing. And those bugs, they're based off of real scientific real creatures that are in the ocean, but they're microscopic.
And there's multiple. There's a lot of people. Where's the other movie about they're having a war against a bunch of giant bugs. I can't remember what the name of that movie is.
Are you talking about like Starship Troopers?
Yes.
Starship Troopers.
Starship
Troopers. I love that movie. That whole series was so good.
I can't. Don't.
In so many bad ways.
I was a child when I saw it, so I can't remember. But yeah, there's multiple. The Mist, I think, is based off of giant insects too. The Stephen King.
Yeah. So Stephen King, he kind of has like this.
The Mist has like the most screwed up ending in any horror movie.
It's sad.
Yeah, but Stephen King's horror kind of it borders along that Lovecraftian type of unspeakable horror. It's like you allude to something that is like unthinkable.
Philip says hopefully more anime games. Hell yeah, more anime games.
Yeah. So
you said that? And did mine freeze?
Yeah. Your phone sucks.
Your phone sucks.
So we earlier you were talking about some frustrating topics in the video game.
Oh, all these video games that are getting delayed. Did you see? Okay, so Cyberpunk 2077 got delayed again.
Pushed back to December.
Psychonauts got delayed. What else?
Is it Spider-Man already out? Or
they've already put out like the upgrades. Have you seen the new suits? And they have a suit that's got the like digital Spideyverse look.
Yes, yeah, they have a Spideyverse.
Yeah. And
Spider-Verse.
And then they have that hooded Spider-Gwen looking suit also. And they've been playing. I don't know if the game is actually.
So that's how you do a game as a service, as a platform. You don't like whatever they're doing with the Avengers game. With Square Enix is doing it's Square Enix, right?
I think so.
Whatever Square is doing.
Square Enix need to leave the Avengers alone. After
like,
this game, I don't trust you.
Yeah, like didn't they say the audience just plummeted after like the first week or so of it being out?
Yeah,
and then it's taking them a very long time.
Everybody gave it a chance,
things.
and then Square Enix just like the entire game. It's not just the bugs. It's not just the. Square Enix needs to leave the Avengers.
Deathloop got delayed.
Deathloop.
Of course, we know that Halo. Halo got delayed, and their president of the
president of 343
stepped down, but still works within the company.
That's like the third or fourth replacement for that position this year.
Man, Bungie was the one that should have held on to.
Yeah, but they wanted to go and screw around and make Destiny.
Yeah.
Destiny, not my cup of tea. I've tried very hard to play. I've tried very hard to get into it. To me, it's a boring game. And I don't like customizations doesn't make it better. I feel like
she felt offended a little bit.
No. I did not feel offended at all. I don't want to be mean to the game because it looks like
people really enjoy that game. Like people say like it's better when you have like
I dated
squads and friends
with
and stuff.
That game.
And like I tried very like. Even Destiny. The
last thing I'm gonna do is be obsessed with something.
People were saying Destiny, and then Destiny 2.
Destiny 2. They said like it was supposed to be easier for you to get into. So I was like, cool. Let me, power this up. See if I can jump into it. Yeah. I got into it, passed the first level, and I was like, what do I do now?
It's very flip floppy.
It is.
So with the new Godzilla coming out, with the new Godzilla animated series coming out on Netflix, I recently watched another animated series that they put out here recently called Blood of Zeus.
Oh, that sounds good. Because his blood is everywhere.
Was surprisingly good.
He's everywhere.
So the premise of that man a hoe.
I sure did. What were you saying?
The premise of Blood of Zeus is he had himself a little bastard child. Not surprised.
Which one?
You don't say.
Don't say. Yeah, right. This one wasn't Hercules for the first time. This one wasn't
Athena. Oh, what was the other one? Is Athena also?
No.
Prometheus.
I think it was. He got a lot of kids.
He got a lot of kids. I think they just chose to do an original character.
The Goddess of War was his kid too.
The God of War is in this. All right, so in this show, Ares, what's the speedster? Hermes or something like that.
Yeah, Hermes. Yeah.
Ares, Hermes, and
I like how speedster is now a whole category.
Yeah,
versus.
I like.
You know what I mean?
Ares, Hermes, and Prometheus. I think they have Prometheus in this too. Mm-hmm. Are his sons.
Okay.
And he's married to, I think,
so they
Freya.
narrowed it down to 3. Got
it. he's married to Freya, and she says one of the most disrespectful things. Either it's Freya, that's the one that controlled the birds, right? Or
look, I'm blanking on.
Yeah, you see,
He's married to. No, it's not Freya. It's Aphrodite. He's married to
she's the bird lady.
Yeah, he's married to Aphrodite.
She's the crazy bird lady.
I thought she was the nymph.
Same thing. Crazy bird lady is a nymphomaniac.
She's married. He's married to Aphrodite, and the big 3 is still Hades and Poseidon, but Poseidon is more in it than Hades because Hades just shows up at the end. Shows up as an eagle, decides to have sex with the chick while he's
eagle?
looking. No,
Oh.
not as an eagle. While he shows up to her place as an eagle after he sees her. He decides to turn into her husband.
Dang.
And made her fall in love with her husband, who was a complete piece of shit tyrant. Mm-hmm. So he put this woman through so much mental trauma because he wanted to bang.
He's always trying to bang her.
Hold on. Here's where it gets. Here's why. It's probably Persephone.
Yeah.
Here's why. When it's Zeus, he's super nice and loving to her.
Yeah.
When it's her husband, she gets her ass kicked, and then they have sex. So
she's like, I want the best of both worlds.
So she's going through all this mental fucking.
Going on?
She's going through all this mental fucking trauma. And
it sounds nothing.
Zeus's wife finds out about it, so she sends 3 shadow demons to the king. No, to the king to whisper in the king's ears that she is going to have twins. One is yours, the other one belongs to Zeus. Kill the one that belongs to Zeus. And what happens? She has twins. One of them belongs to the king. The other one belongs to Zeus.
Persephone was the Greek goddess of vegetation, especially grain, the wife of Hades. So is Persephone?
No, it's not Persephone. Man.
Oh.
It's one of the other
Persephone
goddesses.
is the nymph, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Which is a plant being.
So, and their way of explaining how they knew that, there were two different fathers was because there were two different placentas.
Oh my god. What is this
show?
Right.
It's on Netflix.
Can we hit the pause button for
God!
Yeah.
It's nothing but trauma.
It's nothing but fucking trauma. So Zeus takes her and his kid away from the kingdom so they don't get killed.
Sounds like something he'd do.
Ends up killing the father.
Cute.
So the son of the king is left in the kingdom, and since he's now the king, they ran off with him. The kingdom ran off with him. He puts them in a little village and puts a whole cloud around a farming village that needs sun. So his wife doesn't see them. Yeah, and he just shapeshifts into an old man, and he visits this kid every freaking day.
Dude, that's some petty shit.
And the only person that knows about it is Ares, or
That's
at least
petty.
they thought.
That's messed up. Everybody's like, they're like,
And all of
where's
this,
the sun?
all of this is after the Olympus went to war with the Titans, and the final Titan decides to curse the land with demons. Yep, just drama everywhere. And one of the lead demons in this, after the kid grows up, the lead demon, it turns out to be his brother.
Question.
Yeah.
How far are you in this series?
Oh, I finished it.
Okay,
the whole thing.
I was like, did this all happen like within the first 3 episodes?
Episode 1.
Oh, episode 1 was hectic though. It must well had. Like in true anime fashion, they screwed the protagonist in every way possible.
That sounds like it.
And he has so many. This is like everything that happened to this kid's mom, and he is a big mama's boy too. You can tell. They made him a mama's boy. So everything that happened to his mom by Zeus and every other god ever, I would imagine Bakugo having these problems with all the anger issues that he has.
He's like, God damn it, I can't get by.
I can't go 5 minutes without a god or a demon trying to kill
Is
my
this
mom.
live action or is this
No, it's an animated series.
So my question is like, how is it, finding Netflix anime? Like, is it hit or miss, or are they? Really,
It is definitely hit or miss. I think they did a horrible job with Saint Seiya, but then they made up for it to me with.
Which one is Jaden Smith's anime?
Jaden Smith has one.
Yeah.
Oh, of course he does.
You didn't? Oh my god! Yeah, there's a Jaden Smith anime.
Because my girl, she really likes anime. She tried to get me to watch She tried to get me into Naruto.
Yes,
And
watch it.
Me and Brenwyn are rewatching.
Neo Yokio.
Oh, I haven't watched it. This is my first time hearing of it.
Yeah, that's his anime. It came out on Netflix.
It's just not my cup of tea.
Is it with that black kid with the pink hair?
Threads? Yeah.
That show is dumb. It is so boring. All right, I have seen it. Now it makes sense. It's just this pretentious, rich, fucking black kid who in no way relates to anything that is us. It's just a dumb show.
Maybe that's what. There's
It's
this
so
Key and Peele skit,
stupid.
and there's this Key and Peele skit, and he's trying to make a TV show. And Jordan Peele is Jaden, by the way, which is hilarious. And then he's on his phone with his agent, which is Keegan. And they're discussing trying to make this sci-fi flick or whatever. And he's
And
like,
that's what it is. It's a sci-fi anime that makes no fucking sense. There's no real struggle.
yeah. They're describing all this stuff to him.
I think the most struggle they had in this anime was this dude couldn't find a fucking cardigan.
They're describing all this stuff to him, and he's like, "What's a grocery store?" And he's like, "It's that thing that the maid goes to get your groceries."
That's a real thing.
That's where your maid goes to get your food.
Anyone who likes this show has to be rich. Like born into a rich fucking
Yeah.
family like he is. Like privileged like he
Y'all
is.
gotta watch that kid. I'm gonna send it to you. If I
Send
can
it to
find
me.
it.
Yeah. Oh my god. That show, don't watch that show. It's not for the culture. It really fucking
And
is.
at the end, he calls his dad God.
Oh my god.
He's like,
yeah.
I love you, God.
I love
He's
you,
on the
yeah.
phone with his dad.
Yeah.
We have a few minutes before we gotta wrap up.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We got it.
No, it's all good. No, it's good because that's been my question about like there's like a whole anime
Don't start with
thing
Netflix.
on
anime.
Netflix. No, but that's the thing. Like I liked the movies from back, like the classics, like Akira.
You like
Vampire
Cowboy
Hunter.
Bebop, don't you?
I have watched
No, Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell. Absolutely.
Just don't watch the movie. Actually,
It's not talking about American adaptations.
There's a Ghost in the Shell movie.
No, I
What
think,
movie?
Yeah. What movie?
Who? What?
All right, hear me out.
Nope.
A lot of people
Don't want to hear it.
A lot of people
Nope.
shit on the fact that Scarlett Johansson played the Major and said that it was whitewashing without really watching the movie
Because
and
she's an
understanding.
android?
Hold on, hear me out. Yeah, not only because she's an android, but if you pay attention to the movie and watch it all the way through, they really explain and go into detail that Major, her brain is of an Asian girl. Just like in the anime.
Yeah.
So it follows the anime better than any other fucking anime adapted movie.
Wouldn't they want to
Wouldn't it been-
make her body?
Wouldn't it have been cool to
children's?
just hire an Asian actress to be
There are a lot.
No, she is in it though.
to be the Major and like
Well, but in the anime, the Major isn't really Asian looking either.
But you can also make the argument that almost all anime characters are not specifically Asian looking because of the things, the trials and stuff that anime went through during World War II.
Yeah,
That was when anime switched a lot.
yeah, but she was very like American looking though in the anime.
But that's
to me,
because
like-
anime in general was created to appeal to American
Americans,
audiences.
yeah. They
Yeah,
stopped
I mean,
drawing
but,
their
like, it's
cartoons
like-
with the correct features so it can appeal more to American. They made their eyes all wide and big. They made
They were making fun of
They were making
Americans'
fun.
eyes are like this.
Yeah.
the characters that make fun of
my God.
Americans in anime is hilarious. They're just like root tootin'.
Yeah, and like and
They're
like,
not wrong.
but like they're really not.
They're not wrong.
I don't think people are mad about how it is. I think they're mad because of how accurate it is.
Yeah, they are.
But still,
We're not like-
but still,
okay.
the Major is an android, so it could have been anybody.
True.
So making Scarlett Johansson isn't the worst thing to do. It's not Tilda Swinton being, the
I just don't think
androgynous-
she's the best actress. She's out.
Tilda Swinton?
No.
Oh.
no
Scarlett
Scarlett
Johansson.
Johansson.
Okay.
I think Scarlett Johansson has
She-
a range, and she's often stretching outside of it because she gets offered some really interesting roles, and she hasn't said
If she
no.
had,
I don't think the stuff that she's picking is in her wheelhouse. Like she's supposed to be like a trans character in an upcoming movie, or she was offered that role, and I don't know. But it's like when you hear,
Oh my God! So many people
was
got
it?
pissed off at her
but it's one of those
for being offered the role. I don't understand why people were
But
pissed off at
here's
her
the-
for being offered the role.
She didn't say
She
no
never-
until there was a backlash. She didn't say
She didn't
no.
say. All right.
That's
all right.
the-
She
and-
didn't
and-
quite say yes either, though. She said she was thinking about it.
Yeah, which for actors that means like how much is this going to pay me?
Because there was a big backlash for Ghost in the Shell, and she still took that role. She didn't.
Yeah.
So like, the thing is, one thing I really love about like Scarlett Johansson and most
Scojo.
of the Avengers cast is when they do stick by the
They
shit
are
that
all
they are
good
very
actors.
much. They're all good actors,
Yeah.
but they really stick by the community that they.
that they're
portraying and shit like that.
they're
Like-
portraying, but also they are very they
Respect-
communicate with the audience.
Yeah.
Chris Evans is a right example of that, but like so is
Robert Downey Jr.
Yep, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. I think the only person who's been kind of like chilling out is
Hulk. No, he's very.
Ruffalo
he's
is
very
all over the
talkative,
place.
yeah,
He's
very talkative and
he's an
everywhere.
activist.
what's it?
He's
Hawkeye.
everywhere.
What's the guy?
Yeah.
Paul Rudd? Nah,
No,
not Paul Rudd.
Hawkeye. His name is escaping me right now.
He was in the Bourne series too.
Yeah.
He was also in 28 Weeks Later as the sniper.
But
I had a crush on him from that movie.
But he's been mired in some controversy, which is very strange. So he's kind of had to chill out because, like,
no, he hasn't.
Yeah,
Hawkeye hasn't.
Yeah,
no,
really?
Chris Pratt has.
No.
That's very sad.
The Chris Pratt thing is stupid. No. I'm talking.
No, all right. So one, no one knows who Chris Pratt is going to vote for, and two, he is associated with the church that is very homophobic. And that doesn't actually reflect on how he feels about the LGBTQ community.
That's true.
And the tweet that really blew up was him saying, "Vote now, vote for Onward," for an award show. That's his movie. So why is that the tweet that blows up? But like,
because
I think people have been waiting to hate on him since
they've been waiting for something, and it's just like
Chris Pratt because he's
super religious.
He's super religious, very conservative, but also
he's not spewing hate and rhetoric.
The conservatives and many, even like the more vocal people on the alt-right, are championing him as being like the standout Hollywood conservative because it's full of dirty libs and their agendas, and so they're like, he's not folding. It's like the dude's an actor just like everybody else in Hollywood.
Yeah, he shows up, he does his job, and he doesn't make a political slap.
He's funny. Mm-hmm. He's a good actor.
And he doesn't.
You are absolutely allowed to disagree with his politics, but one thing that I will say you're not allowed to do is harass the man.
Yeah.
Like,
he doesn't shove his political views or his life views on anyone.
Nope.
He shows up and
he was super religious until
I didn't either.
It's just something
until
that
he was like, praise God at an award ceremony, and then everybody was like,
but the media was like, they've been all over him before all of that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, and like people have been trying to cancel him on Twitter, which, hey, let me tell y'all something. Canceling people on social media is nothing. Yeah. Like, it's stupid. It's a waste of time and energy. If you do disagree with people's views and all that stuff, have conversations with people who might see things different than you. But attacking people and trying to be like, hey, we need to cancel this. It's like, okay, cancel people who've done crimes. Let's do that. All right, let's do that first. And then people who you disagree with, debate them. And if you don't feel like you should debate them,
unless Chris Pratt comes out as a raging homophobe / women shouldn't have rights / Trump supporter.
Flash. They fired him because that was exactly what he was.
What's his name? Plastic Man.
I don't know, but they fired him.
Yeah, they got rid of that dude completely.
Which guy?
He's a guy.
One of them?
The character that played Elongated Man.
Oh,
I thought he was a main actor.
He is a main actor, but
he played Elongated Man. Oh, yeah, so that motherfucker. Okay.
Let me see.
I didn't know who we were talking about.
Art Lee Sawyer.
Yeah, they got rid of that dude. And he
It was bad because it was recent stuff.
What's this
it
question?
was like last year stuff.
Doesn't haters just someone to be more popular sometimes?
Yeah, but I was trying to say people who do all that canceling stuff and people who actually seriously take it seriously like that, a lot of the times their whole lives exist online, and them literally canceling someone online is like them canceling them out of their lives seriously. Yeah. It's weird.
It is weird, but
how people get consumed with social media.
It's unfortunate because people have commoditized
social media has a lot of power now.
A lot of people have commoditized their time and even their personalities through social media, and so everything that happens on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or any of that stuff becomes way too important because for certain people, like YouTubers, like they've turned that into their full-time job, and so you have to create controversy for people to come click on your stuff. Yep. Or if you get canceled, like that's it, you're gone from the platform, so you lost your revenue, and it's just like anything else. All right.
I will partially agree with cancel culture being toxic. Partially.
It can be helpful.
when it's people like I hate saying this fucker's name. When it's people like Gemini and Tony Lopez, you know, people who groom children and shit like that. Yes, we need cancel culture.
That Onision dude.
But
yeah.
here's where I think this is the thing that we should not forget. It's not just cancel culture. What we must do as a society is hold this type of behavior accountable consistently. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You have to be consistent about that. Hold people who are deplorable.
I'm still waiting for
consistent.
the biggest pedophile to be arrested and, you know, kicked out of our White House.
Consistent.
Okay. I heard about those videos talking about him going in the dressing room of his daughter touching girls.
We're not talking about Trump on this video.
Oh yeah. We can't be just doing stuff like that. Okay,
It's not even.
We're not going to talk about Sweet Potato Hill.
That's a rabbit hole. That's just look. There's a whole wing of YouTube that talks about that stuff.
Yeah. But Christopher Titus is the most.
Oh my god,
I love his.
I love Titus.
Christopher Titus.
I do. I want to reach out to him again and like try to influence him to read some stuff because he's very much a liberal and. He's a smart guy, but he's fallen for some stuff that I wish he would research a little bit more. But
anyways, leave Chris Pratt the fuck alone.
Yes,
he hasn't done anything to anyone.
And listen to Christopher Titus.
Listen to Christopher Titus. Leave Chris Pratt alone. Let's just let the man live his life like he's been doing. He hasn't came out as anything other than I want to promote my movies and I want to grow as an actor.
And if let's say you do disagree with his stance, his values, then be active about you promoting and supporting yours. Be proactive. You know, you are.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you look at it.
Little guy.
If you are a progressive, if you are someone that is for equal rights and all that stuff, then be out in the streets, in your neighborhood, in your community, in your state.
Doing something about it.
Doing things about that. Like, and then if you're going to be on Twitter, on Facebook, and Instagram, like, organize and communicate with people who will also do things with you. You know? Yeah. You don't have to waste your time yelling at a celebrity who's like, hey, somebody's mad at me on Twitter. I made $100 million this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't give a...
That's literally how it is, though.
Because when Guardians of the Galaxy 3 comes out, we're all gonna go see
that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's not pretend like we
Parks
won't.
And Rec for him.
I will definitely. He's so good in Parks
Mouse
and
Rec.
Rec. Yeah. He's so good in Parks and Rec.
I saw someone out in public with a Mouse Rat shirt, and I was like,
Mouse
bless
Rat.
Yeah,
that's the name of his band.
His band, his failed band.
That he changed the name of
1,000 times throughout the series.
Yeah, it also has that one chick in it too. She's the daughter of a Quincy Jones, I think.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
She's the director's daughter. She started out on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
She's Chris Pratt's girlfriend. Let me see. But we should probably start winding down.
I'm vibing with Vita.
You know what? I think there's no vibing with Vita this week, and the reason why she's taking her daughter to celebrate. There's like school stuff and all that, and you know what? Totally understandable because you know it's this time of year, but also this year in particular. It's important that we show our youth a good time, how to enjoy life in the midst of crisis.
Please, while you're out there having fun, also be safe. Social distance, wear your mask.
Yeah, there's plenty of candy.
Plenty of candy for everyone.
Distance yourself. Yeah.
Remember that.
Yes.
Just be mindful and respectful
of everyone. Like
of everyone.
You know,
like,
this,
even if you believe this whole thing is a hoax, just be
for
respectful.
Us, for Morgan Freeman. I don't know if you guys heard that recent Morgan Freeman commercial.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV.
Although
it's on the radio.
That either.
He has a new commercial. I wear my mask. Why don't you? And I'm like, God damn it, Morgan, you're
Morgan
right.
Freeman, you don't have to leave your house. I'll wear my mask.
And yet he wears his mask.
For every
like-
mole on his face, an angel gets.
It's like Morgan Freeman is narrating 2020, but oh shoot, the director of Arrested Development, what's his name?
That's a sick costume, by the way.
That's Papa Chungo.
I like it.
Ron Howard. Morgan Freeman's narrating 2020, but Ron Howard is narrating for Morgan Freeman. That would be an amazing show.
I would just.
I'll wear my mask every day. He does not. You know, it'd be so hilarious. He in fact does not.
I would love to just a full hour of just Ron Howard and Morgan.
Ron Howard,
having a
Morgan Freeman,
conversation.
James Earl Jones.
Which one is Ron Howard?
Not Ron. He plays Ron Swanson.
Oh yes, I love him from
yeah,
Parks and
shoot.
Rec.
Yes.
Yeah, with the mustache, he's awesome. Yes, he hates the government. Yeah, he works for the government, which is ironically hilarious. And who else? That one guy, they call him the British Morgan Freeman, being from Star Trek, and he's also the boss in Family American Dad.
Oh, Patrick Stewart. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sir
Patrick
Patrick
Stewart.
Stewart.
Yeah.
Dude is amazing.
I love his
Man,
voice.
Put those three on a show.
just
And
have
I
them
just
reading
watch
to
it.
each other.
Just have them read
Like-
various books.
All right, so if you are on Facebook, I believe on Facebook and Instagram, follow Sir Patrick Stewart. Every day he reads a sonnet.
Yeah.
Every
Really?
single day he reads a sonnet.
Every day.
Every day.
It's beautiful.
It's the coolest thing ever.
That's neat.
So,
He should do that.
yeah.
He should-
And he's getting up
Bless
there in
us with
age
his
too,
voice.
and it's like enjoy as much as you can.
I'm soaking in a lot of Betty White.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
they're trying to
waiting for the
redo.
news.
Golden Girls.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
trying to redo Golden Girls, but they're going to cast all black women.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I kind of feel like you shouldn't do Golden Girls.
You
Again,
just let it be its own thing.
Just do something else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, there's already plenty of shows that had that type of concept, but weren't that.
I've been watching a lot of the
Girlfriends,
female
all
lead
of
old
us.
school shows like
Yeah.
Half and Half.
Half and Half is so good.
Girlfriends.
All of us.
All right.
Remember Cuts? Cuts.
Cuts.
Yeah,
Yep.
the white girl was in there. cutting hair.
Girlfriends had a trash intro, and I
You guys, who, was it you and Kyle talking about that?
Yeah.
Or was it
Yeah.
my brother Will?
think it was Will.
I think it was.
Yeah.
It was too simple compared to all the other shows we had back then with good intros. I was like,
In the mix,
Man, Living Single had like the dopest
It
intro.
really
It was
did.
like I want to hear the rest of that song.
wasn't it by Queen Latifah?
It had to be. It
was
to be.
by Queen
It was.
Latifah.
It was like a dope music video, and then they were like, "Oh, and by the way, there's a TV show that comes with this music video." You're like, "Yes."
Here's the blueprint to Friends.
which one had the choir? We can do anything we wanna be.
Which one? Because like I feel like
That's Half and Half.
Half and
Is it
half.
half
Okay,
and half?
that I like
I
that.
think
intro.
Different World had a choir at some point. And
No, she's talking about Half and Half.
did the
Yeah.
Parkers have a choir?
No.
227.
Their intro was
Not
okay.
227.
Their intro was pretty dope.
There was
All
like
right,
some
hear me
old
out.
ones.
Hear me out though. So I was watching Girlfriends, and I noticed that all of the main characters on that show
Are light-skinned?
were toxic as fuck.
Except one. Sorry, they were all
No, two of them were not
one.
light-skinned.
Oh,
No.
I thought just one wasn't. Okay. Sorry.
Joan and the hippie chick were the only light skinned, and then there were
I
two
haven't-
light skinned and two dark skinned chicks.
I haven't seen
Okay.
Girlfriends. I stopped watching like sitcoms there like 98, 99, and I just
All
like for
of
instance,
them
I've
were
never
toxic.
seen one single episode of Friends.
Good.
True story.
Anyhow,
Anyhow,
Yeah, you have. It's
How I Met
called
Your Brother
Living
is
Single.
better.
no, I've seen all of Living Single.
How I Met Your Mother
Exactly.
is
You've
better.
seen that episode of Friends then.
No, I haven't.
Legit, yeah, you have.
If you've seen How I Met Your
okay.
Mother, you've seen
Oh,
Friends.
and I haven't watched that either. And by the
Hear
way,
me out.
Hold on. By the way, disclaimer. This does not reflect the views and opinions of One Voice Radio. However, this is the truth. Jennifer Aniston is a remarkably average-looking woman. Like,
Alyssa Milano looks better.
she's also remarkably average-looking. People have been talking about, oh, look how beautiful Jennifer Aniston. I'm like,
still looks. It's because she's caked up
She
with
just-
makeup. Sorry,
it's like she just looks like a regular person. Like, what?
she really does. Who's this other chick though? Allison Milano.
Alyssa Milano.
Alyssa. Sorry, I'm bad at these names.
What was she in?
Charmed.
Oh, I unfortunately did see an episode.
She cool.
One of my roommates,
She does look better than Jennifer Aniston.
one of my college roommates used to watch Charmed, and I was like, "What is this? What are you watching? Where these people are poorly acting?" And he's like, "No, it's really good. It's a good story. You should watch it." And I watched it, and I was like, I almost cried. I laughing how.
Okay, but you've watched all of Them Leaving Single?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go back and
you've
watch
watched
that.
Friends.
No. I watched
Yeah, you
Living
did.
Single.
It's just no. You watched Friends.
I watched Living
Hold
Single.
on. You watched Friends.
I watched Living Single.
Just shut up and listen.
No, you shut up and listen.
Just shut up and listen.
I think you need to shut
Hear
up.
me
right
out.
now.
Hear me out.
I am not
Just
listening.
hear me out.
I'm not listening.
Just hear me
I'm not
out.
listening.
Hear me out. You watched Friends in its truest form, and then it got whitewashed. And I don't know where your head's been, nigga.
Hey,
He just takes the hat.
I'm growing this stuff back.
We were fighting
Look at
over it,
this.
so
I
he
got like
took
a
it.
full head of hair. Well,
Hell
it's
yeah.
getting there. It's getting thicker. It's
Getting
gonna
thick.
be great. You know.
Speaking of
I'll
which,
take
you ain't
care-
heard
I'll take
Meg's
care-
new song.
I'll take-
Sorry. Sorry. It's good.
She had a double shot earlier.
I did.
So she's on that stuff.
And I want to dance to that thick song.
It's the crystal meth.
No, it's not. It's double espresso.
Crystal meth.
Double espresso.
We agreed that that's your crystal meth.
And I might have also had I think I'm on my second double espresso for the day.
Oh
One I
my
had
God.
before the gym. And then one I had after.
Is that why your hair is purple?
It's the electricity.
What level are you on?
The electricity. The
She's
current.
tasting the rainbow, right?
That's why my hair is waved, because it's an electrical current going into my head.
All right. Before we get out of here, we are basically 2 weeks from consoles launching.
Yep.
thought we were
What
doing
games
that.
are you looking forward to playing that are actually coming out?
Spider-Man. Miles Morales. Spider-Man Miles
Oh
Morales.
yeah, we didn't even look at the whole list.
Looks like a good game.
I am most excited so far.
Because you're not a day one.
No, I'm not day one.
Neither am I. I probably won't get my Xbox until like next summer.
Phil really wants it though. He's been going.
PS5.
Yeah, he's gonna.
He wants it day one.
He was thinking about.
What's he
I was
gonna
like,
play?
Don't do it.
What does he want to play? Sorry.
Spider-Man. I think he was looking at. He was looking at the new Final Fantasy, but when does that come out? That's not day one.
That's not out already?
No.
Nope. Let me see. Day one release PS5.
Like PS5 has like 3 titles that are gonna be day one.
Look, I see 5. They
Is it
had
5?
They had that Coliseum All-Star beat up whatever game.
Yeah.
That one got delayed though, but they're gonna be offering it for the first 2 months for free. I think you can like rent it basically and get it for free, and then after that they'll charge you
Yeah.
to say sorry. I guess. Demon Souls looked.
Demon Souls.
Yeah, that looked cool.
Yep.
Okay, so hear me out.
Is it the Sackboy?
Godfall looks cool. Yeah, Sackboy. Yeah.
Godfall.
I am looking forward to Godfall.
Yeah.
So hear me out. There's a reason why a
What
lot
about
of
Assassin's
us.
Creed? Sorry. Do you like Assassin's Creed?
Assassin's Creed, yes.
Yeah.
I like Assassin's Creed through Brotherhood. After that, it kind of got really
I
watered
think
down.
Valhalla is going to bring it back.
Okay.
So hear me out.
What
Yeah.
Final Fantasy? 2020? 16? Who knows what number they're on? Look, it's Final Fantasy.
It is 16.
Whatever.
It is 16. But you're right. Which freaking one is... Okay, sorry. So many of them.
For a lot of us, getting in that early gameplay and getting to be the first one to break in the game,
Consoles or the games?
both,
Okay.
and to stream, that's what gets us a lot of views.
Streaming, yes.
True.
So that's why there's a lot of people like, no, I need to
They
have
want it
this
day
day
one, yeah.
because I want to be the first one streaming this.
Mm-hmm.
And so when it becomes a trend, I'm the one that was at the head of that trend.
Yeah.
Instead of being a follower.
Man, I used to be like, back in the day, so I'm an Xbox player, I'm a Halo player. I used to be like, I gotta get the game day one so I can jump my level up real fast.
Yeah.
Well, here's the problem. There comes a point where there are people who are playing who are on such a different level, and it's like, the game is not fun for the first 3 months. You know what I mean?
Because they're fixing all the bugs and glitches.
They're fixing all the bugs and glitches, and then like all of like the world class players are up there playing. And so when it comes to competitive games, I just learned like, you know what? When I get to it, I get to it. But there are some games like story games. I want those day one because it was Mass Effect that put me on. It was like, hey, if you play this the way you play it, you're gonna get a different outcome than everybody else. And then that's gonna help. Like that's something that you can share with somebody and have to be conversational and be like, oh man, I never saw that part. I did this. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Blah blah blah. You know, really cool. Like
that's what made me fall in love with Fallout.
Yeah,
Fallout. Yes,
multiple storyline possibilities.
Like, and you get to see like,
and that's what it tells. That's why we're so good.
That's why Cyberpunk is such a huge disappointment with the delay.
Because that's gonna be
the conversational game for a while.
That's what I was hoping Outer Worlds was gonna be, and it's a pretty good game, but it's just not over the top.
Mechanically, it's okay, but story wise, it's just
lacking.
It's
lacking.
It's just boring. I wish there was so much more you could do, but we'll see what happens.
But I like the concept. I like their partner concept too, which is a lot better than. Which I understand because
the companions for Fallout
were terrible. The system for it was terrible, and I like how they upgraded and.
I wish you could do more with your ship, man. I wish you could like upgrade your ship and do like space battles and stuff like that.
They made her seem like she was going to be such a big deal because she's all sassy. I like her. She's sassy and stuff, and she's helpful. But yeah, you can't upgrade. You can't do anything.
You can't really do too much with her.
Like if they would have had it, what you should have did, Obsidian. I don't know if you still have the rights to do kind of stuff like this. But
yeah. You tell them.
Remember Fallout New Vegas? Whenever you did that mission, whenever you did that DLC where you could go to the futuristic place and those scientists remove their brains and they had it in the brain juice, but you could have that layer. And the layer had all these things. One healed you and all your limb problems. One of them was like you could grow and do chemist stuff. That's what you should have been able to do with Outer Worlds with your ship. Because that would have been so perfect because this is actually like mobile. You would need it for a purpose. Whereas I feel like with the DLC, you were already done with Fallout New Vegas by that time. So you kind of didn't, like it was important, but you were already OP. So that base wasn't. That was just my opinion. Sorry, blabbing. Keep going.
No, you're fine. You're right. Like the thing with Outer Worlds, so much potential, and you know they were moving. I feel like they were dealing with some fewer resources. Now that Microsoft is like the bank behind what they got going on, and their next entries,
and Obsidian left Bethesda.
Yeah,
so they're not as big of a company, I don't think.
They're not as big as like with as personnel, but like Microsoft is going to be filling those spots. I feel like they're going to be investing, but I feel like their next entries are going to be pretty good. What's the game? What's that fantasy game they're coming out with?
Is that the Demon Souls one?
No. It's basically Obsidian's Skyrim. What is it called? Spellbound. Spellbound. Yes. I'm interested in what they're doing with that.
I haven't seen that. That sounds cool.
My final thought on this whole Cyberpunk 2020 getting delayed.
I heard Cyberfunk, and now I'm very interested in like some Afrofunk style video games with some Afrofuturist and
bringing DDR.
Yeah, back. That would be so dope.
Yeah. But
Spike's like, no.
That would be so cool. What? But you can imagine creating a character. You get to pick how big their fro is.
Yes.
I'm sorry. That would be no. Come back.
We could put a pick in it.
And then for
we
like
put a small bird in it, like Final Fantasy 13.
Or you get to pick how big the earring hoops are. Yeah, that'd be so dope.
You could pick what kind of pick you got. You get the little fist pick. Yeah. You can get a Superman pick.
You can have like a futuristic dashiki. Some high heel.
My final thought.
The platform.
My final thought on Final Fantasy. On Cyberpunk 2020.
We need to pitch this to CD Projekt Red. Like, hey, look, Cyberpunk.
Yes.
Go for it. I'm sorry.
Sorry for the wait.
Go for it.
Cyberpunk.
Apologize.
You good? I'm good. I'm ready to go.
So instead of Keanu Reeves, it should be
Talking
like,
to us? Are you
instead of
talking
Keanu
to us?
Reeves, it should be Huggy Bear talking about being like your guide through it. That would be
You did not
hilarious.
say Huggy Bear.
Huggy Bear, yeah.
I was waiting for his reaction to that. Sorry.
Is there a chair to kick?
Hey,
Not one that won't break.
we could. That's a legit. We call it pitch.
That's a pitch, right?
Yeah.
That's a great pitch. Go say what you gotta say.
Yeah.
How dare you? Anyways,
Cyberpunk 20.
So, thank you guys for coming and watching us and joining us for another episode of Saiyahn Saturdays. We ran over time because we were allowed it today, but we're going to get out of here now.
Yeah.
all right. So where can I find you, bro?
They can find me on the corner of 76 and Truce, slinging them
not a
rocks.
Slanging them educational, informative rocks.
But
Jesus
with
is the one.
One Voice Radio, you can find us on several platforms.
Thank you, Philip.
We're on YouTube, Facebook. We do post some things on Instagram. We do post some things on Spotify. But yo, this show is our vanguard into
Twitch. We're now on Twitch.
and so
Pretty soon, we're getting everything set up properly so we can stream Among Us on Twitch for the
Yep.
One Voice Radio.
That's going to be fun.
So
Find out who in One Voice is the best liar.
I didn't say anything.
She's not a good liar. She's just in denial about her cocaine addiction.
It's not cocaine addiction. It's a
Candy
caffeine
corn.
addiction. I'm a caffeine fiend.
candy corn cosplay.
Candy corn cat.
I'm gonna
Hashtag
be a
Kit
coffee
Kat candy
bean.
corn cosplay.
I'm gonna come in as a coffee bean one day.
I can see
Aren't
it.
you already a coffee bean right now?
I am kind of coffee bean color.
Got that mocha.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Stop.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pause.
Pause.
All right, we trying to get out
All
of
right,
here.
yeah.
Where can we find you? Where Kit Kat cosplay?
Yeah, you can find me at Key Cat Cosplay on Facebook, Instagram. You can find me at Key Cat Games on Twitter, and I'm gonna try and push us more so towards the Saiyahn Saturdays Twitch instead of my Twitch. So you'll catch us eventually on Saiyahn Saturdays Twitch, twitching it up.
Twitch it up, playing some Among Us.
Yeah.
And then you can find your boy, your tag team champion, on TikTok. Heel Panda God on TikTok. And on YouTube, it is Trash Panda Games. On Instagram, however, it is Black Crow Cosplay.
Ooh.
It is your
cool
boy,
name.
your man, the main one, Heel Panda God.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace!
Peace out.